Hello friends, and welcome back to Pokemon Crystal, the worst final evolutions. So last time we took care of Team Rocket and their hideout over here and stopped the radio broadcast. And now we can go and tackle the 7th gym, Mahogany Town's Pryce. So we gotta deal with a bunch of ice types here. I might do a few fights here. I want to see how strong my guys are in comparison to theirs. I'll be dealing with a lot of, I think, Seal and Dugong, Shelder and Cloyster, Swineup and Piloswine I think I'm going to be seeing a lot of. So I know Ray will be able to handle pretty much any water type. So let's just see how Thunder Punch does. Okay, that's a critical. Okay, this this could be interesting. Now, Ray does have some special defense, so I might be able to tank a few hits, but I don't know how far this will go. Maybe it's a good thing I am tackling the trainers of the gym here. Get the experience while I can. Oh yeah, those offenses are just terrible to look at. But on the other hand, don't know what else I'll learn. Well, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of Headbutt. Supersonic's good for bringing a little luck into things, and Light Screen could probably help my team. I'm gonna skip Reflect, though, because it's probably better for me to keep a bunch of special damage-lowering moves. And it's sad to say, Safeguard probably the same thing. Okay. Number 2. Oh, here we go. Now I can see how I handle a Dugong. I might set this up too, just in case. Yep, probably a good thing I did. And... okay, well at least I could tank another one if need be. Let's see if I can't get some paralysis going here. Nope. So, probably is a good thing I set up the light screen, because it's probably gonna have to be needed for dealing with the other Pokemon. Haha, my attack stat fell, and I don't use physical attacks. Yep. Thanks for your contributions! Oh boy. The level gap has suddenly closed. Like, now they're higher than some of my Pokemon. Palmer. Mr. Puff will probably be good if I deal with any Piloswines that I come across. That way I can take advantage of their ground typing. Oh, not this. I just hope you don't randomly know Sleep Talk. But I can take advantage of this. Since they're asleep, probably won't be able to hurt me. And I can do some defense lowering. That way, they won't be able to withstand any of my physical moves. There we go. Defense has been halved. So, strength should do a lot more. Just as planned. Good job, Palmer. And last up, just back to Seal. Alright, I shouldn't have to worry too much about rock smashing. Seal doesn't have the ice typing that its evolution Dugong does, so rock smash wouldn't be super effective. Huh. And because of that, it doesn't get the boost in damage with Aurora Beam, so I could tank that pretty well. Well, there's that fight. And I'm going to go heal up, because I really do need to train Ray for this, it seems. So I'll have to deal with a Seal, a Dugong, and a Piloswine when I get to Pryce. Seal won't be too difficult. Dugong's going to be bulky. And as far as I remember, Piloswine has some strength behind it, but it also does have bulk. I'm not sure how effective Mr. Puff will be in dealing with it, because I know it's a ground type, but whenever I see late game ground types, I always feel like they have Earthquake, or Dig, or Magnitude, or something like that. And one disadvantage with Quillfish is that it is part poison. So I have to be careful with that. Or at least have some form of backup. Anyways, well, at least I'm fast, and that is one advantage with Ledyon. But this is gonna sting. Alright. Ray, I need you to get that experience. So, come on out, Effie! Either Effie does really well against the Dugong, or the experience share won't trigger, and Ray will get most of the experience. Oh no, it's growling me. My hidden power will be even more ineffective. Oh no. This is where I need to start considering just wearing out all of Effie's hidden powers and just having it go in with struggle. That's not a bad strategy considering struggle is double the power of my hidden power. Well, thanks for being a good middle Pokemon. So, why not, Mr. Puff? See if we can't get poison going. Well, it's just going in there with Headbutt. That'll sting a bit. Still can't believe I'm using Poison Sting this late into the game, and I don't like the fact you're using Rest. Oh, do I have to do the same strategy I did before? Jeez, I was trying to get all the experience for Ray, and what do? I have to split it amongst everything in my party. Oh well. Rock Smash away! That's one thing that, as a kid, I was always confused by. The move itself was called Rock Smash, so I always thought it was a rock-type move. But then I'd see it wasn't doing effective damage against certain Pokemon, and I'm thinking, well, what's going on here? And then it clicks where it's like, no, it's a fighting-type chop breaking rocks, so therefore it's a fighting move. But now that I know how to use the move properly, it's doing pretty well as a damager. No! Critical hit! Alright. Come on out, Weber! Show us the power of Sludge Bomb! I don't think Nightshade would have been a knockout from that, that amount of health. Sludge Bomb does pack a punch. Good job. But that's a lot of experience, too. Okay. Well, this is clearly showing that I may have a training grind coming up in the near future. I mean, the Pokemon that I'm dealing with right now are still beatable with the team that I've got, but it's how much damage do I take in the process. We'll just have to see how that goes. Okay. How much money do I have again? Down here. Ooh, that's a lot. I don't think I'm in any risk of losing against a random trainer. And watch, I just totally jinxed it. But I'll see what I can do here, and then maybe before I tackle Pryce, I'll go to Ecruteak City, spend my money there. And again, that means I won't lose a lot should I get wiped out. And it'll be better suited for trying to take it down. At the very least, Ray can Thunder Punch Shelders into oblivion. So I think it's Shelder, Shelder, Cloyster? Or Shelder, Cloyster, Shelder. That's always a weird combination with trainers, or at least I find it to be. Ah, Paralysis is good. But when it's a trainer uses the first stage of a Pokemon, and then uses the evolution stage in the next one, and then switches back to the basic, I always feel like it should be the basics into the final, or the latest evolution stage that that trainer would use. Ooh, very close. Yeah, see here, Shelder, Cloyster, Shelder. I feel like it should have been Shelder, and then the Shelder here, and then the Cloister. Be like, this is your final challenge with this trainer. There we go. Got Ray up again. Okay. Well, getting good money. Didn't remember the trainers giving out so much money. Alright. Well, I'll try to help Mr. Puff a little bit, because I feel like using Surf is going to be a technique I have to use. And, yeah, just tackle these trainers here. So here we go. Yeah, of course I know this gym has a slippery floor. I had to use it to get to you. I'm fairly certain one of these trainers has a Jinx. Oh, but perfect timing, so here's the Swine Up. Decently high level, too. Should still be able to handle it with the Surf. Nice! So hopefully that much damage on a Swine Up will be about half of it on a Piloswine. One advantage with Piloswine is that it is a slower Pokemon, so I feel like Mr. Puff would be able to outspeed it. It's just getting Mr. Puff in safely, since I don't have the switch in between KOs option on. There we go, Swine Up endured the hit. And then it endures another hit. Well, at least with moves like that, the chance of them working gets cut every time you use it. Now, of course, since I missed, it could have gone for the Endure again. But didn't. And I'm okay with that. Okay. So, just got that one trainer up here. And you need to think before you skate. I do remember this giving me trouble playing this for the first time, but then eventually got the pattern figured out. And here we go with Jinx, who's very high level, my goodness. I'm worried that thing might have a psychic move on it. Effie, you're up! Oh, it's Lovely Kiss, okay. Alright, Effie, let's see what you got. Ouch! Jinx does have good special attack, I know that much. Well, okay. All things considered, that could have been a larger dent. Well, since I know it's Powder Snow and Ice Punch, I'm just gonna bring Mr. Puff back in. Oh, and now the Lovely Kiss hits. Well, this just got awkward. Okay, no psychic moves, that's good. But now I have to sit here with a bunch of double slaps. Oh. At least it's not trying to use ice moves, so maybe there's a slightly smarter AI in here. Come on, just let my pufferfish wake up so I can surf the waves. It's like snowboarding, but on melted ice. Okay. There we go. Ooh, not a lot. Go for poison? Watch, this is the one. Oh, that's not what I wanted to see. Whoops. I guess we'll bring in Dart here. I'm fairly certain Dart's got some speed on him. Apparently not, compared to a Jinx that's 4 levels higher. Okay, well, mistakes were made. Palmer, I'm certain you can withstand at least one. And you're the faster one. How does that work? Well, because Effie's not around, Palmer gets all the experience. Well, okay. That's every trainer. Or at least I'm certain it is. Let's do one quick check here. Nope, that is everyone. So, gonna do a quick heal up because, my goodness, that Jinx decimated me. I'll go spend all that money that I got just back in Ecruteak. Now, I don't have a flying Pokemon, so gotta make the walk over. Or in this case, a surf over. But then, challenge Pryce. And maybe, just maybe, my team can do it. I'll just set up a repel here, if I've still got one. Do I? Yes, I do. That should be good enough for there and back. And of course, I can just bike along whatever patches I can, and that still adds a little bit of speed to it. There we go. And here we go. Alright, so super potions are still pretty cost-effective for me to get. Pokemon don't have like 200 health. And a couple of revives for the future. And we'll just get one more super potion. And maybe just having a couple extra balls on hand never hurts. But there, if Pryce defeats me, I lose 1 Pokédollar. Jeez, it feels weird to effectively have a penny on me right now. Usually I have like a couple hundred, and what's last Dana want? Oh, she got an item. Well, okay, I'm virtually right here, so let's go quickly visit her and see what she's got. Maybe she's got a Thunderstone, which if I need to sell money, things for money, that would sell for a fair chunk of change. Not as effective as a nugget or a protein, but something. So what do we got? Thunderstone! Nice! It's kind of sad that I don't need any evolutions that require a Thunderstone, but to get an item like that does make me happy. So that'll be good for something to sell in the future. Alright. Well, now let's head back. And if I do come across a wild Pokemon, that would be good for me, because I would have Mr. Puff fight it, and I'd get that last little bit of experience. So let's just have Mr. Puff quickly fight something here, get that last chunk of experience. And just a simple Spearow. Doesn't need to be anything super strong. Just gotta surf away! No problem whatsoever. Oh, that attack stat compared to the special stat. It's kind of a shame that the way things are planned, Mr. Puff isn't getting any physical moves. He's so much more effective. Okay. Well, how am I going to tackle Pryce? Let's think here. Well, it starts with Seal. That's just water type. Ray might not be as effective against Dugong, as evidenced by the 2 Dugongs I've already fought. So I think I'll start with Ray, go Thunder Punching against the Seal. Dugong will come in, that might be more effective with Palmer, and then the Pilot Swine will come in, and theoretically Mr. Puff can handle that. But what is good in theory might not be good in practice, so let's see how Pryce and I battle. He's been with Pokemon since before you were born. Well, let's see how his Pokemon stand up to mine. Starting with a Seal. Ooh, that is a high level. A lot higher than I thought. But at least I am faster than the seal. I forgot that Icy Wind was their special technique. Okay, that was a critical, so should not be too damaging if it's a non-critical. Then we have Aurora Beam, which I'm fairly certain is around the same strength. Okay, so Ray can handle a seal. That's good. But now it's the Dugong. How's this gonna go, I wonder? Oh, right. I was Icy Winded, so I wouldn't be faster than this. Well, that bites. Time to see how this works. Go, Palmer! Need to lower the defenses. Hopefully. I think it's like a 40% chance to do it. Ah, yeah, speed control. That's the one reason whenever I play these games, just with whatever team I want, I tend to pick Pokemon that are fast. Because going first theoretically means you have an advantage of doing damage first, or statuses first, or things to that nature. And of course, if you can knock out the opposing Pokemon without taking any damage, then that means you just played that one-on-one really effectively. But having to play the speed curve is it's something that you have to be wary of when you're doing more advanced play. And of course, I had to lower my attack, but at least I've lowered your defense. Please do some damage. Oh, so close. Now, I figured you were going to use Rest, but that might work in my favor, since I don't think Dugong has Sleep Talk. And if it does, then I'm in trouble. If it doesn't, I'm lucky. Just don't show anything. Okay, that's good. Please be a knockout, please be a knockout. Darn it! Okay. So I misjudged the turn count in my head, but Sludge Bomb was able to take out the Dugong. That's good. That's one roadblock out of the way. But now we have Piloswine. And that's a really high level Piloswine. Let's go Nightshade. Don't think Sludge Bomb would have done too much damage. Yeah, see, Blizzard's what we gotta watch out for. Just pack on the strongest ice move in the game. It's no big deal. But this is where I can now test the waters for ground moves. So it's either Dig or Earthquake I'd have to be afraid of. I don't think Piloswine gets Magnitude. Okay, well, still using Icy Wind. Not sure if that affects the speed curve enough. Oh, it does. Not saying anything. Okay. I wasn't going to say, I hope this doesn't freeze me, because I know my luck. That would have done it. But hey, my team did it. We have taken down Pryce. He's impressed. Okay, so I have won his badge. Well, that's 7 badges down in Johto. We are nearing the end of the first half of the game. Okay. And of course he gives us the TM for Icy Wind? Okay, I did remember that right. Which, that move will probably be going on to Mr. Puff. But before we continue any further, we get a surprise call from Professor Elm. So, how are things going? I called because something weird is happening with the radio broadcasts. They were talking about Team Rocket. Maybe Team Rocket has returned. No, that just can't be true. So everything that happened in Mahogany Town here was just a prelude to what Team Rocket's actual goal is. So here I am at the radio. So ordinarily this would be the regular broadcast, but here we go. Team Rocket has now taken over the radio tower. So the next step in this adventure, got to make our way back to Goldenrod City and thwart Team Rocket's attempt to take over the radio tower. Which that's going to be a lot of back and forth, up and down towers and basements of markets. It's just going to be a lot. But we'll do that on the next part, because I just need to revel in the fact that my team is doing fantastically against these late game gyms. I mean, like, I struggled so much against the early ones, and now here I am. Like, these guys are taking down Chuck and Jasmine and Pryce all in the first shots. Man, they're doing good. Can't wait to see how these guys get stronger. But we'll have to wait for the next part. So thank you very much for watching today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Take care, stay safe, and have a good day.